And the other thing is like, so if we want to move into talking about like autoresponders welcome series, so you want to provide a lot of like value. So you're like trying to basically win their trust. And then you want to take them through every other one of your offers. So what else do you have that's similar to what they already bought? And then drop some content in there, especially if it relates back to whatever they bought. And if you're keeping good list stats, you should know exactly what content to put in there and which one of your offers to put in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to do it in a routine way that's going to duplicate, like, so if I'm mailing, so I mail people that aren't in autoresponders, right? So say I'm mailing them daily. That autoresponder series needs to move to be daily also, because you're getting them ready to go get moved out into the big list, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Actually, could we touch on that? How often, so people ask us all the time, how often should I mail my list? What would be your answer?
Well, the answer is your list is going to be used to doing whatever you do with it right now. So whatever it is, the norm is what they're used to. If you are going to move to another, say, I would recommend at a minimum daily mailing your list to answer that. But if you're not mailing them at all, I can't go tomorrow to mailing them every day. It's going to cause issues. People don't like that. Mm-hmm. They're used to whatever you do. So if you're going to go from mailing them not at all to every day, you need to go like one mail every 3 days and then every other day and then go to daily mailing. Mm-hmm. Most lists can support mailing twice a day. They need to be about 50,000 subscribers. But there's nothing wrong with mailing your list twice a day. My problem is going past that. Unless you're like really churning and you're trying to get a high lead value, there's no reason to go past twice a day, in my opinion. It creates more problems than it solves. People don't like that.
Yeah, getting hit 3 or 4 times a day from the same guy. And I imagine too, like when you talked about content, like I think about the emails I personally open, and I got this book actually by me called Boundless by Ben Greenfield. Is he a client of yours, by the way?
No.
Anyways, so I got his book. Actually, a friend got me that book. And long story short, I read his book. I bought some product of his, and now I'm on his mailing list, and now he's mailing me. And I actually keep them open. I have multiple Gmail tabs open right now, which is so stupid. But I'm keeping multiple Gmail tabs open with the actual email open, so I don't forget to read it. Because all his emails to me have such high value content that I don't want to miss it. So as far as like the kind of what you recommend you put in emails, like I think like there's some emails I see and it's just kind of junky content, and there's other stuff like I don't personally want to pass it up. What's your kind of approach to content and the email as a whole?
So the reason that you're like dragging those into these other tabs is that it's super relevant to whatever you just bought, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to identify content that is super relevant to whatever they just bought and provides, like you said, a really like quality amount of knowledge. Like it's not just trash. So if I have an olive oil offer, I should be sending like an olive oil recipe every week, right? To the people who just bought, because we're just going to continue to feed their use, right? Mm-hmm. So same thing with whatever Boundless is about. I'm sure that content relates exactly back to that.
Yeah, 100%. It's amazing.